does anyone out there put their staff, their student workers in branded attire? Just a couple? Do you provide the branded attire, or do you have them buy it? Okay. You have them buy it? Oh, we buy it. Okay. For those of you that don't, again, it's a, I look at it this way. When you go to Disney, you have a certain type of experience. And really, when you think about it, that's the type of experience that we're really trying to portray in the campus tour. You want people to come to campus and have that aha, I love this place, I want to come here experience. So you want them coming in the door, you want this kind of look, you want them to live PMS 3292, that's forest green, that's our color. You want them to see that color and live it and buy it and know it and see it everywhere. And we think that's really, really critical. And yes, again, it's a budget thing, but budget ahead of time, because you look, the first person to come downstairs and say, to gripe about you spending the money, and then the first time they see them in the outfit, it's going to be the president. I like the way they look. This is a good idea. That's the first thing you'll hear for those of you who aren't doing it. I recommend strongly doing it. Do you script your tour route? We script the route, we script where they go, we script when they say it and what they say, simply because, again, it's that Disney experience. You know, you want to stand right in front of the Magic Kingdom and talk about the Magic Kingdom, not talk about the great weekend you had. You know, we want them saying specific things. We want them walking a specific way. It's the money walk. You know, plan it out. What are the things do you really, really want them to see? Lou mentioned before, you know, where do you go into a building? Mm-hmm. You know, is it the front door? You know, if you know ahead of time that they're working on the restroom facility that happens to be in that building, reroute that tour. It's constantly evolving. You don't just want to, like Ron Popeil, you don't want to set it and forget it. You want to get in there and figure out each time what's on the tour, what are they seeing, what do I want to fix? Does anyone talk to their folks in facilities before the tour? Well, we do. We integrate them all the time. You know, what are the projects going on? What's going on? We had a new turf athletic complex put in this past year, and so we rerouted the tour to show it. But then this year we have some major renovations going on one of our academic buildings. So now we've got to avoid that, but still get out to these outlying areas to show the significant progress in capital improvements. Because, you know, you're trying to show that ROI to the families. They want to see where their dollars are going. So we want to show them the new stuff that's going in. I always talk about that.
Yeah, one thing that's also very important when it comes to when you give the tour and you have the scripted route is to really personalize. So you want to say stories. You know, if you're in front of the activities office, the students need to say, we very much encourage our students to give a story of when they were involved in a certain activity or they went to a certain comedy show, because we feel that's what families are really looking for. They want to envision themselves at the college. As for the brand attire, we do not have brand attire. The rules we have is you can't wear another college shirt, and that's actually happened before, so that's rule number one. And, you know, we want our students to look respectable, so no holes in the jeans and whatnot. But the one thing that we did find, and maybe this is because we're getting our students out of this ambassador program where, you know, they're really geared up for Marist, is that they'll come with their Marist shirts for the tours.
Make it fun for your tour guides. Just because you're paying them, just because you expect a lot, you want them to feel part of the thing. And I think, you know, looking back to when they were volunteers, you know, you want the best, you want them to really like it, but by making it fun, even though it's a job, you know, have special receptions, have parties for them, have raffles, make sure you go or send your staff, if you can't go personally, to their events to make you know that, to let them know that you value them. It's not just a paycheck, it's not just a job. They're part of the whole enrollment process, they're part of the team, and you appreciate them being there.
Yeah, and one thing we've done is we actually created a tour guide board. So this board actually takes part in the management of the program. So once again, they're really getting ownership and making it their program with our guidance, of course.